everybody. Today I am doing a style that I did many years ago, kind of. This is a different take on bumper bangs with victory rolls. These victory rolls are actually hidden, so it looks like one piece instead of looking like a bumper and separate victory rolls. So it's just a little bit more user-friendly. And that's all I have to say really about this one. Let's get started. Okay, so to start with, we are going to part our hair. Oh my gosh, I shouldn't have worn lip gloss. My hair is already sticking to my lips. Okay, so I am just going to do a U-shaped part, just like I do most of my updos. And then I'm going to tie this little bit of hair up. Then I'm going to part the sides. So I'm just going to start right at the point of my ear, and I'm going to go right up to where that U shape ends. And if your hair is a little bit finer, you can definitely pull this part back a little bit more. And again, I'm going to pin these up. So I'm basically just parting all three sections and then pinning them up out of my way. So now I'm going to take my 3/4 inch curling iron, and I'm just gonna curl the back of my hair, and I'm gonna pin it all just like I do every other vintage style. Okay, so once all of the curls are in, I'm gonna take these two sections down just to kind of get them out of my way. And I'm just gonna pin them so I'm gonna look real cute. So this is a rat. You can get them at beauty supply stores. This is one that snaps, but you can also get the ones that are a bun like this. They'll come just like that, and then you can just cut it. If you do not have enough hair in the front of your head, if your hair is fine or short or you're growing out bangs, use a clip-in extension. So I'm just gonna brush it, and then I'm going to clip it in to this rat. So it's basically gonna look like this. Then I'm just gonna roll the rat and roll the hair around it. So this is gonna help to cover up that rat if you don't have enough hair to cover it with your own hair. And once you've wrapped it, just give it a little pin into that rat so it stays in place. And the good thing with these rats is you can pin right into them and it'll hide it. So now I'm gonna take my hair, and I do have bangs growing out, so my hair is kind of short, so I'm gonna give it a little tease underneath just to thicken it up a little bit so it really covers that rat. Then I'm going to take my Ladylike pomade, and I'm just gonna use a little bit on my fingertips just to smooth here so that the top of this is really smooth. Then I'm gonna start rolling. So make sure it's centered and hold it as tight as you can while you're rolling. So once it's rolled up to my head, I'm going to pin it against the rest of my hair. I'm gonna put one in here. You might need a couple, especially if your hair is fine. It'll probably take a couple to secure it in there. So now I'm gonna take the hair, and I'm just gonna pull it along this rat to spread it out. And as I pull the hair, I'm gonna pin it into place under here. So the good thing about this style is that you don't really have to worry about these poking out because the rolls are gonna hide that. So this is kind of the dummy friendly style. So now I'm gonna take my Suavecita hairspray, and I'm just gonna spray so that it stays in place. And it might take you a few rolls to get it smooth enough. If you feel like there's a lot of flyaways, re-roll it. Okay, so now I'm gonna do my rolls on this side, and I'm gonna do these just like normal victory rolls. I'm just gonna tease section by section, and make sure you have really good tease so that these have really good structure. And then a little bit of wax again. Holy cow, I don't know if you guys can hear it. It is raining outside. Now I'm gonna smooth. Just be careful when you're smoothing that you don't grab any of the hair from your bumper. And then I'm gonna spray. So now I'm gonna roll this just like I roll a victory roll, just around my fingers. Then when I get it down to the bumper, I'm going to conceal the roll on top of the bumper, so it basically goes downwards instead of being out. This way you're concealing the bumper, and you're not able to see that it's two separate pieces. So then I'm gonna put a pin in here and just make sure that it sits together. Then I'm gonna spray and smooth, and then I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. And if you have a hard time getting the hair to sort of stay in this roll, you can definitely curl it as well. My hair's already curled, so that's the reason why I didn't do it today, because I've already curled it. Okay, now I'm going to take out the pins in the back of my hair. And if you want, you can just tie the back of your hair into a Gibson roll. If you're a little bit pressed for time, you don't have to curl the back. Or you can curl it if you want something a little bit more finished. So now I'm gonna take my brush and just brush through these curls. Then I'm gonna take my teasing brush, and I'm just gonna tease the bottoms so that they form this sort of nice shape. And it gives the bottom some volume so that the top doesn't have all of the volume. Then I'm gonna smooth and spray. So there you have it. Bumper bangs with victory rolls, even though you can't tell they're victory rolls. This is a half down do. This is actually a very, very easy style to do once you've mastered the bumper. Again, I can't stress enough, if you do have extensions, wrap them around the bumper because it really helps to cover up the bumper and you don't have to do as much work to spread your hair when you do the final roll. So that is it. I hope you like this. If you want to see any more vintage hairstyles, please leave your suggestions in the comments below. Thank you guys for watching and I will see you next time. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. Be sure to check out these other videos that I have posted to see more of my wackiness. And if you want to see even more of my wackiness, be sure to subscribe for all things that are vintage and retro and general silliness.